Hello, Central. When I was asked to share a reflection on comfort and hope, the first thing that came to my mind was out of the book of Lamentations. Now, when you think about comfort, lamentations, lamenting doesn't really even fit with hope or comfort at all. But when you read the book, what you find is that Jeremiah, in the midst of lamenting, and believe it, we all know we're in a period of lamenting. We are suffering loss. We're grieving the fact that there's people that we love that we don't see, that there's graduations and proms and events that we're not a part of. Those that love baseball, baseball hasn't kicked off yet. Those that love to get together and spend time with their friends, it's not happening. So there's a lot of lamenting that's happening because of the loss that we're experiencing right now. We know it's for a season, but yet at the same time, it's caused us to kind of look back and to think. So in that thinking and in that looking back for me, I go to the book of Lamentations, and smack dab in the middle of a book where Jeremiah is lamenting the condition that's going on with the nation of Israel because they had left God. There's 3 verses that you find that are just incredibly comforting. And they were comforting for the people of Israel. They're comforting for Jeremiah. And they can be for us. So let me read those, and I'll just unpack it really quickly. But this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. So in the midst of this time that we're experiencing right now, what comes to your mind? Does it bring you hope? So for me, I think of God's love. His love is steadfast. It hangs on. When Jesus died on the cross, he declared, I love you. I'm never going to leave you or forsake you. His mercies never come to an end. Matter of fact, it says they're new every morning. It's like it's a restart. Every morning he's rebooted. God never ceases on being merciful. And you and I both know we need God's mercy. I do. I know. And then they're new every morning, which is the reboot piece that we just talked about. Great is your faithfulness. Think about the promises of God. I mentioned one. Jesus said, I'll never leave you or forsake you. He said, fear not. In this world, you will have trouble. But don't be afraid. I've overcome the world. The gates of hell, he says, won't prevail against his work, against what he's doing. So we can trust and we can have hope in the midst of our lamenting. It's okay to lament. And part of that lamenting for me is, what are the things that I need to lay aside, as it talks about in the book of Hebrews? So I trust today that as you go through the day, these things you'll call to mind. God's love, which is steadfast. His mercy, which is never ending. It's new every morning. There's a reboot. And that God's promises, and he's faithful, and he will fulfill those promises. God bless you, Central, our friends. We look forward to getting back together with you soon. But until then, and we don't know when then is, know that God is there. He will comfort you. He will guide you. And he brings hope. God bless.